Hello, today we'll be talking about Pidgeotto, the evolution of Pidgey at level 18. Pidgeotto's past PBC dates are March 14th, 1996, January 3rd, 1999, October 24th, 2001, August 14th, 2004, January 5th, 2007, March 16th, 2010, January 14th, 2013, November 5th, 2015, August 26th, 2018, and June 16th, 2021. I like Pidgeotto's design better than Pidgey's, as the head and tail feathers are cooler. Let's get into the Bulbapedia article. Welcome to the Bulbapedia section of the video. We're doing Pidgeotto, the bird Pokemon, which is 0017. This is what it looks like. Type is normal flying. Its abilities are Keen Eye or Tangled Feet, Gen 4 onwards. Big Pecs is its hidden ability. Its gender ratio is 50-50. Catch rate is 120 to 24.9%. Breeding is egg group flying. Hatch time 15 cycles. Height 3'7" or 1.1 meters. Its weight is 66.1 pounds, 30 kilograms. Its base experience yield is 113 in the first 4 gens, and 122 in Gen 5 onwards. Leveling rate is medium slow, EV yield is 2 in speed, its shape is that, its footprint is that, Pokedex color is brown, and base friendship is 70. Pidgeotto is a dual-type normal flying Pokemon introduced in Gen 1. It evolves from Pidgey starting at level 18 and evolves into Pidgeot starting at level 36. Biology. Pidgeotto is a raptor-like avian Pokemon. It is covered with brown feathers, has a cream-colored face, underside, and flight feathers. It has a crest of pinkish-red feathers on its head and black angular markings behind its black eyes. The plumage of its tail has alternating yellow, red, and yellow feathers with ragged tips. Pidgeotto's beak and legs are pink. 2 of its toes point forward while 1 points backwards. Additionally, it has powerful sharp talons that it uses to grasp prey. Pidgeotto is a powerful flyer capable of carrying prey several miles to its nest. It has amazing vision, which it helps it locate preferred prey, Pokemon such as Execute and Magikarp. The anime also depicts it preying on Caterpie. Pidgeotto claims a sprawling territory of more than 60 miles, 100 kilometers, which it defends fiercely. Its nest is usually on the center of its territory and circles its territory throughout the day, looking out for food and intruders. It is most often found in temperate forests. In Gen 3, Feather Dance was its signature move, but other Pokemon can inherit by breeding. Evolution. Pidgeotto evolves from Pidgey and evolves into Pidgeot. Here it is in the anime. So, for Pokedex entries, we did this first one. I've got a scene in the anime that has it, so we'll just let him do it, and then we'll come back. Yeah.
Pidgeotto, an evolved form of the Pidgey. It is armed with sharp claws and dives from the sky to capture its prey. Unlike the more gentle Pidgey, Pidgeotto can be dangerous. Approach with extreme caution.
Welcome back. We're gonna go down to what I assume is Journeys, the 20th episode of the JN. Pidgeotto, this is Ash's Rotom phone. Pidgeotto, the bird Pokemon, a normal and flying type Pokemon. Pidgeotto maintains a wide territory, giving any intruders a thorough pecking. This is now at 68 and goes Rotom phone. Pidgeotto, the bird Pokemon, a normal and flying type. A normal and flying type. Something like that, right? Anyway, so here it is in the manga. Yes. TCG page. We're going to talk about Pokemon Detective Pikachu here. The reason is, there's no Pidgeotto in this movie. There just isn't. Like, I went frame by frame for this project to find all of the Pokemon, and maybe in certain scenes, certain frames, I've missed a couple, but I think as a whole, I've listed all of them in the movie. There is no Pidgeotto, not on a sign, not in the actual physical thing, not on a poster, not in any of that. Like, if there is a Pidgeotto, it is a small little cameo that is not even worth this, but also, no, I would actually need, like, to be proven wrong about this, I need actual evidence, like, a tweet from the director or something, or one of the animators, or like an actual model they made that's in that film, because no, it's not in the movie. It is just not in the movie. It is all Pidgeots, because why would you make a Pidgeotto model when you just have the Pidgeot? The Pidgeot, it's like it's a different bird but smaller, unlike like Rufflet and Braviary, who are in the film. Those are like completely different designs of Pokemon. Why would, like, Pidgeotto and Pidgeot especially are so similar, why would you make another Pidgeotto? Another similar Pokemon? What? No one would think to do that. No, it is not in the movie. We are moving on to to the game data NPC appearances. I'm angry? No. This is wrong. Pokemon Magikarp Jump. A Pidgeotto may appear as part of several events where it will carry away the player's Magikarp when it jumps, and therefore force it to retire. Several Pidgeotto are also seen flying in the background of Magikarp's 100-meter and higher jumps. For the Pokédex entries, red and blue, very protective of its sprawling territorial area. This Pokemon will fiercely peck at any intruder. Yellow, this Pokemon is full of vitality. It constantly flies around its large territory in search of prey. Stadium, it builds its nest in the center of its large territory. It uses its powerful developed talons to swiftly snatch prey. In Gen 2, in gold, it has outstanding vision. However high it flies, it is able to distinguish the movements of its prey. Silver, it immobilizes its prey while using well-developed claws, then carries the prey more than 60 miles to its nest. Crystal, it slowly flies in a circular pattern, all while keeping a sharp lookout for prey. Stadium 2 is the same as Gold. For Gen 3, Ruby and Sapphire, Pidgeotto claims a large area as its own territory. This Pokemon flies around patrolling its living space. If its territory is violated, it shows no mercy in thoroughly punishing the foe with its sharp claws. In Emerald, this Pokemon flies around patrolling its large territory. If its living space is violated, it shows no mercy in thoroughly punishing the foe with its sharp claws. In Fire Red, the claws on its feet are well developed. It can carry prey such as Execute to its nest over 60 miles away. In Leaf Green, very protective of its sprawling territorial area, this Pokemon will fiercely peck at any intruder. Gen 4, Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, it flies over its wide territory in search of prey, downing it with its highly developed claws. Heart Gold is just gold again. Soul Silver, it renders its prey immobile using well-developed claws, then carries the prey more than 60 miles to its nest. Gen 5 Pokedex are just Diamond, Pearl, Platinum again. X is just Fire Reds again. Y is Red, Blue, and Leaf Green. Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire are Ruby and Sapphire. The Gen 7 Pokedex entries are just Yellow's Pokedex entry. Gen 8's is Diamond and Pearl. Here's the game locations, side games, held items. Pokemon caught in Gen 1 must be traded to a Gen 2 game in order for held item to appear, so if you trade it from red, blue, and yellow, you get berry. Yeah. Stats is base stats. HP is 63, attack is 60, defense is 55, special attack is 50, special defense is 50, 71 is the speed, 349 is the total. This Pokemon's special base stat in Gen 1 was 50. These are Pokéthon stats. Type effectiveness. Damaged normally by normal, fighting, flying, poison, steel, fire, water, psychic, dragon, dark, and fairy. Weak to rock, electric, and ice for double. Immune to ground and ghost for 0. Resistant to bug and grass for half. If this Pokemon is given a ring target, the effectiveness of ghost type moves is 1, 0 to 1. If gravity is an effect, this Pokemon is given a iron ball or ring target, or it's affected by Smackdown or Ingrain. The effectiveness of ground type moves is 1, so it goes from 0 to 1, yeah. This is the learn stats stuff. We're starting here at Twister at level 22, 27 Feather Dance, 32 Agility, 37 Wing Attack, 42 Roost, 47 Tailwind, 52 Aerial Ace, 57 Air Slash, 62 Hurricane. We're skipping all that. Okay, so I'm pretty sure we've done all that. Not sorry. By breeding, in this group, it's Air Cutter, Air Slash of this group, Brave Bird this one, and Uproar this one. By tutor, nothing, by Brave Revolution, nothing. Side game data, you got all this. Pokemon Ranger Guardian Signs, it launches Twisters. Cool. Pokepark Wii, Pikachu's Adventure, Pidgeotto came to play in the Beach Zone. He enjoys Pelipper's Circle Circuit, and Salamance's Air Ace the most. Got that again. This is interesting. It's very, actually quite similar, but a little bit different. You can see how it differs from the... It's actually all 3 of the front sprites are different. Wow. Wow, okay. Then in Gen 2, yeah, you got that. It's got pink instead of red and yellow like you get down here, but it's just pure yellow there. So then, yeah. Ruby, then add that to being kind of a gold and white, that kind of thing. And then, yeah, that gets the full color again, or now, I guess. And now it's like I remember this one. I remember this. Yeah, I remember this stripe playing Diamond and Pearl. That's very familiar to me. Such an interesting one compared to, like, the very reserved, ones in, like, Heart Gold and Soul Silver and stuff. Oh, now it's kind of a greenish rather than just a generic brown. It's kind of gold instead of like a bright yellow. It seems to stay that way for a while. Looks very much like they just copied sprites, but I think it's slightly different. Oh, it is, because it's not all one color. That's kind of a reddish, then it kind of becomes pink. Then you got this, it's kind of a lighter pink now. It's still kind of the same, although now it's kind of more yellow with the greenish color there. Then, yeah, I got all those, then you got that. Okay, so then that's kind of the final kind of designs here for them as of right now. Okay, so trivia. Pidgeotto is the only Pokemon with a base stat total of 349. Pidgeotto's early English name was the same as its evolved form, Pidgeot. In some games, the Pokédex states that Pidgeotto will fiercely peck at any intruder. However, Pidgeotto is unable to learn peck. Origin. Despite its name, Pidgeotto does not resemble a pigeon so much as a bird of prey such as an osprey or an eagle, due to its large size and predatory behavior. It also shares some characteristics with various passerine birds such as sparrows, chickadees, waxwings, and wrens. Its red chest is somewhat similar to the crests of cockatoos. The black markings around its eyes are reminiscent of Ra and Horus, the sun and sky gods of Egyptian mythology, who were depicted with heads of falcons. Name origin. Pidgeotto may be a combination of pigeon and the Italian diminutive suffix otto. It is also very similar to the Romanized spelling of Pidgeot's Japanese name, that Pidgeotto. It's probably the latter. Pigeon is literally pigeon. Here's some other languages, here's the related articles, and yeah, that's it. Bye-bye. That was interesting. Let's see its first scene in the anime. Hello, and welcome to the anime portion of the video. Today, we are watching, Ash Catches a, Pokemon, episode 3. We're doing this again. We watched it in the Metapod episode. This is a little earlier in the episode. And so this is the end of the scene we're not gonna watch. This is Pikachu, Ash's Pikachu, Ash being the main character. This is Caterpie, the Caterpie he just got in the episode. And then there's also a character named Misty. She's a gym leader in the video games, but she's Ash's traveling companion at this point in the series. Yeah. They're comforting him because he wants to be a Butterfree, or Caterpie wants to be Butterfree. Yeah. So the next day, they're all sleeping, and then she wakes up to see Caterpie here. And she's scared of Caterpie.
What's wrong? What's happening? What is this thing doing sleeping near me? Huh? Caterpie just wants to be your friend. If that thing wants to be my friend, it can stop bugging me already.
Huh.
If you're a Pokemon, get out of my face and into that Pokeball.
Oh, so mean.
Oh, Misty, you are so unbelievable. Caterpie means no harm. Why it likes you, I'll never know.
That's fair. I like this.
Caterpie, what's the
wiggling
matter?
like a carrot. And he goes in, which is interesting. I don't know that they could actually do that.
Hold on, Caterpie!
Pikachu. Yeah.
All right, Misty, you owe Caterpie an apology. Pokemon have feelings too, you know.
Yeah.
Come on, Caterpie. Don't you worry. Someday we'll show her.
Yeah. Now we've got our Pidgeotto here.
Wow, a Pidgeotto!
Pidgeotto, an evolved form of the Pidgey. It is armed with sharp claws and dives from the sky to capture its prey. Unlike the more gentle Pidgey, Pidgeotto can be dangerous. Approach with extreme caution.
All right, Pidgeotto.
Yeah.
Ha! I'll show you who's the dangerous one around here. Pokeballs, go!
Try to catch it, and no. Rejected.
You don't get it, do you? You don't just throw a Pokeball and capture a Pokemon. You have to make it battle and weaken it first. The only reason you got to catch Caterpie is because it's already a weakling.
I know what I'm doing, and you just better quit picking on Caterpie, okay? And now, if you kindly keep your big mouth shut, you'll see how it's done.
That's an interesting animation.
Caterpie!
Yeah, so he's gonna send out his Caterpie. Caterpie.
Who's
and that's it.
Pokemon?
Okay, hope you enjoyed this. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this section, and we'll move on. Let's see why people love Pidgeotto. Let's look at the fan art. Hello and welcome to the fan art section of the video. Nobody sent in fan art, so we're gonna look at DeviantArt fan art. For those of you familiar with the series, you might be wondering why we're starting on this single image here. That's because this is the only image we'll be doing today. So this is Pidgey and Pidgeotto by Kipine. So then, of course, you've got, so these are the Pidgeys here, pet and wild, and then you've got Pidgeotto here. You know, it's a pet or versus its wild counterpart, I guess. Yeah, and that's, you know, it's this cool kind of almost, I don't want to say scientific diagram, but very, you know, almost like you might find it in like a bird book or something. Yeah, so that's it. Well, bye. Thanks to everyone who submitted fan art. I won't be streaming tonight as I need to talk about Rattata before I can evolve Pidgey into Pidgeotto. Tomorrow I'll be talking about Pidgeot. As always, this isn't my proper outfit and you'll see me tomorrow.